Have you ever wondered why airplanes are mostly painted white? Today, we're going to explore this question in a simple, scientific, practical, and engaging way. When we think of the color of airplanes, we often focus only on aesthetics, but in reality, the choice of white has hidden reasoning. It's connected to operational efficiency, safety, maintenance, branding, and even economic impact. Let's start with the science. Airplanes fly at high altitudes, where they're exposed to ultraviolet radiation, atmospheric pressure, and direct sunlight. These factors can damage the aircraft's surface, reduce the lifespan of paint, and affect the structural integrity of metal parts. White has a special property. It reflects light and absorbs less heat. This helps the airplane's surface stay cooler. By reducing heat, the paint, metal structures, and other components last longer. To put it simply, imagine wearing a white shirt under the sun. It feels cooler because it reflects sunlight. Similarly, airplanes painted white absorb less heat, which reduces the fuel consumption needed for air conditioning and cooling systems inside the plane. Over long-haul flights, this can save a significant amount on operational costs. Research shows that dark-colored airplanes absorb more heat, which increases maintenance costs and decreases paint durability. The second major reason is safety and maintenance. On a white airplane, oil leaks, cracks, and corrosion are much easier to spot. Engineers can detect these issues early and keep the aircraft in a safe condition. Dark-colored planes may only reveal problems at a later stage, which can allow minor issues to escalate. White planes are therefore maintenance-friendly and safety-conscious. Efficient maintenance also plays a huge role in cutting costs for airlines, reducing accident risks, and increasing long-term durability. The third key reason is airline branding and marketing. White provides a neutral background that makes airline logos, designs, and stripes stand out. It also makes future repainting easier and more cost-effective. This combination provides visual appeal, practicality, and economic advantage. Examples include Emirates, Singapore Airlines, and Qatar Airways, all of which use white as the primary color. The white base allows their branding to be highlighted perfectly. There are several more interesting facts. All-white airplanes are easier to sell secondhand because buyers can repaint them as needed. Dark colors absorb more heat, which means more fuel is needed for air conditioning, increasing operational costs. Military aircraft, on the other hand, are often gray, blue, or green for camouflage. Commercial airplanes, however, are mostly white for efficiency and maintenance. Even a small detail like color has a huge impact on airline operation costs, safety, and maintenance. Another detail is the weight of paint. Dark paints are generally heavier and require more layers, whereas white paint can be applied in thinner layers, which slightly improves fuel efficiency. These subtle differences contribute to long-term savings for airlines. Historically, in the early days of aviation, planes were painted in different colors, mostly camouflage, metallic finishes, or dark colors. However, as commercial aviation expanded, airlines realized that using white provided operational efficiency, maintenance simplicity, and better branding visibility. Over the decades, white became the industry standard. In conclusion, now you know why airplanes are white, from scientific reasons, safety, and maintenance, to branding, economics, and even historical context. This simple color choice has a huge impact on airline operations. White airplanes are practical, efficient, safe, and visually appealing. Small details like this can affect millions of dollars in operations, aircraft lifespan, and passenger safety. If you found this video interesting, make sure to hit the like button, share it, and subscribe.